Good morning. Hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Thursday, October 6th. We'll continue to have high pressure for the next couple days and with warm and dry conditions continuing, but that does look to change as we end near the period on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll show you a glimpse of that here in a second. For now, we are going to continue to see those warmer temps in the valleys. 60s and 70s with some 80s, particularly in the eastern Magic Valley and potentially in the lower Snake Plain, with the lows in the 30s and 40s each morning, and the mountains will continue to be in the 50s and 60s as highs and lows in 20s and 30s through the weekend, particularly through Saturday, in a lesser degree on Sunday. The big change again is going to happen on Tuesday and Wednesday, and so I'll show you those temperatures in a minute. We will be approaching high records for today. And also tomorrow. So you can see the best chance here is Idaho Falls, 79, and Brecksburg, 78, when the previous record is 75. And that continues on Friday, but to a lesser degree. And then we do have an upper level low system. The models are showing coming over us, although there is a lot of discrepancy on timing and strength at this point. So it's not a slam dunk, but it looks pretty good that we're going to see cooler temperatures, particularly by Tuesday and Wednesday, and a chance of rain also, and some high elevation snow as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. So looking at current satellite imagery, you can see that we have high pressure continuing over area with very few, if any, clouds over Idaho currently. Not looking at really any impacts through Monday. Just a little bit of patchy fog over the Island Park area. And then on Monday, just the winds uptick a little bit as we start to move away from that high pressure and then getting the influence of the upper level low for Tuesday and Wednesday, but it'll be breezier on Tuesday and Wednesday. So tomorrow you'll start to see some impacts on this weather risk outlook. And for temperatures today, you can see approaching 80 for the eastern Magic Valley and lower Snake Plain. Again, just those mostly 60s and 70s for the lower areas and 50s and 60s for the mountains. And the RHs are getting quite low, below 20 in some areas up in our Limhi County and farther north. We are seeing areas below 15%, so in that critical relative humidity. But again, we're not seeing any wind, hardly any wind today under high pressure. And then almost identical for Friday, although the high pressure does start to decrease just a little bit, break down, and so the temperature is 1 or 2 degrees lower than what you were seeing for today. But our relative humidity continues to be quite low, and there will be some areas again below 15%. But we'll start creeping up a little bit on the relative humidity Friday on, particularly Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Saturday, here's your temperatures, again, dropping off by a couple of degrees, and then the relative humidity rises slightly, but again, multiple areas still in that 15 to 20%. And by Monday, continue to still just be in that 15 to 20% for a lot of areas in the valleys, and then our temperatures, you can see, have dropped off even a couple degrees more from what we were seeing over the weekend. And then Tuesday is where we start to see that upper level low. Currently, that's the timing of it approaching. Precip starts late Monday and then early Tuesday morning. So we have some cooler temperatures with that upper level low. We could potentially see the latest freeze for some sites. We'll put out a social media graphic here in a minute showing you that on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Ketchum could be one of those. Would be potentially the latest freeze. And then you can see also here's our highs, and they're getting back to more normals for this time of year, and then probably below normal for your highs a little bit as you go into Wednesday, and then looking for potential first freeze for our climate spots in the valleys like Burley, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, but a lot of that will depend on cloud cover and just how quickly that low moves out and how quickly it clears out. So anyway, just the main impact here is we are going to have some precip and some high mountain snow. You can see the potential for precip, a quarter of an inch to a half inch. The best area is going to be the eastern highlands for precip. You can see right here there's a 40% chance of a quarter of an inch, and that will relate to some snow in the big holes and the Tetons in particular, although other mountain tops will certainly get snow across the area, but that right now will favor the Tetons and the big holes for getting at least a couple inches. But again, it's so far out, a lot of variables at this point, and the low could miss us completely, but at this point at least there is some model agreement that this will occur. So something to look for impact wise to look into for next Tuesday and Wednesday. Just to repeat, we are looking for continued warm and nice conditions through the weekend. Today will be the warmest with the strongest high pressure, near record temperatures, particularly for Idaho Falls and Rexburg, and other sites look to be just a couple of degrees shy. And then we'll have a significant cool down as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, with a chance of mountain snow and just valley rain. That concludes the brief. If you have any questions, give us a call at this number. Thanks.